Back to Tatum. From outside the arc. Oh, count it! Tatum hits from way out.
Tatum's got a nice jump shot. When he's in rhythm, you feel like he's going to make it every time he shoots it.
Here's Morant. Adebayo passes to Morant. Back to Adebayo. Here's Collison. Three-pointer. And then Adebayo slams it in.
Yeah, Bam doing some bang-up work on the glass, folks, and just got himself right into the middle of things here. Got his hands dirty.
And Boston calls time here at 6'9". Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
Tatus checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Springer. Here's Pritchard, pounded by Morant. It's stolen by James. Boston pulls it in. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Pass to Brown. Let's go with a three. And Brown knocking down the triple.
When JB is on from here, it really boosts his team.
Morant surveying the floor. Driving in. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2. So it's Boston now. Trailing by 4. Tatum way outside. And it's Indianapolis with a rebound. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
Weight room muscle on display there, James. Even when he gets hit, he can still score.
And Boston with some changes. Porzingis is checked in for Queta. Horford comes in for Tatum. And Holiday subbed in for Jaylen Brown. The kick out to White. There's 37 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. Horford finds Holiday. Second shot opportunity. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Pritchard. Denied by Adebayo.
Rejects in that time by Bam Adebayo. Boy, he really has good defensive instincts.
Hauser. He's checked in for Boston. There's 21 seconds left in the first half of this one. Pass to James. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
He goes up, and James throws it down.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, and that'll do it for the first half of play. Indianapolis out in front, up by 12. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Nice game. Great performance by DeMarcus Cousins.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Pritchard and White at the 1 and the 2. Tatum is the 4. with Porzingis at center. And it's Brown in at the 3. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half.
Now that's big-time hops right there. White bouncing off the floor like a pogo stick and just throwing it down.
Wing shot on the way. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Boston trails by 10. The 3 is up. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Oh, there's the alley. And slam dunk by James.
An ultra competitor in everything he does. LeBron doesn't go up just for the simple layup. He wants to throw it down.
Tatum passes to Pritchard. White for 3. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Goes up on the wing. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
And Adebayo showing another element of his game. Nice vision to set up the bucket.
And Boston calls time here.
Yeah. Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Boston making a switch here. Tillman's checked in. There's a minute 47 left in the third. On the wing, Tatum. Nice move. And a big-time jam as he slams it right over Adebayo.
An athletic forward who dunks it with style. He's showing off his dunking ability right there.
Outside Morant. Williams on the wing. Shoots over Brown. Williams misses. Boston trails by 9. Pass to White. There's Tatum with the 3. And Tatum drills the 3.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one. Doing it all.
And it's Tillman with a rebound.
Boy, I'm puzzled, baffled, confused. How does such an elite finisher not throw that one down? Scratching my head, shaking it too.
Indianapolis leading by 6. Here's Adebayo. And the big finish by Adebayo.
Don't be surprised when Adebayo beats you off the dribble. I mean, this guy is an elite athlete for his size and pretty good ball skills too.
Over to the wing. Here's Pritchard. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Pritchard's gotten his 2nd bucket. Pass to Williams. It's James on the wing. And Adebayo slams it in.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
White with it. 7 points in the game. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Hawkins. He's guarded by White. From deep, Morant. And Morant laces the triple.
Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that 3.
Tatum against James. The baseline J is on the way. Misses off the right iron. To the wing, right side. Here's Adebayo. No good. And so it's Indianapolis. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Back to the game after this break. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And it's Morant with the ball for Indianapolis. On the court right now for Indianapolis. They've got Williams. LeBron James out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Hawkins in a 2-guard. Boston trails by 13. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Porzingis. No good that time. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. James finds Morant. Here's Hawkins. Beyond the arc. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 6 assists in the game.
Not just an aggressive scorer, Morant is also a fantastic distributor.
Now here's Holiday. And Boston calls time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
So it's Boston now. It's a 16-point game. Now James on the take. And finished off by Adebayo.
Big-time throwdown by Adebayo. That dude has some power.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Holiday up top. Pass to Hauser. Five to shoot. Here's Pritchard. Will it go? Denied by Morant.
Oh, the energy Morant has is just insane. Using it there on the defensive end to swat the shot.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Indianapolis.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. First one falls for him. And Boston with some changes. Cadis checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Walsh comes in for Horford. And it's Springer in for Holiday. So he gets them both. And here's Morant. Pass to Adebayo. Into the lane. And Adebayo slams it in. That gives him a double-double.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Boston trails by 20. Pass to Pritchard. 52 seconds left to play in the fourth. It's good on the putback.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
It's James on the wing. Lets it fly from 18. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist.
LeBron's skill level is so great. I mean, that mid-range is not his go-to, but he can do it all, so it looks like it's part of his go-to.
Here's Pritchard, hounded by Morant. Here's the three. Pritchard, no good. Now Indianapolis with it. They're on a 13-4 run. Time called here. Indianapolis decides to talk it over. They lead by 20. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And they're hoping to wrap this one up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break?
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Bam Adebayo.
Well, he really had something extra special going on here tonight. Rising up to throw it down again and again. He put a real hurting on that rim, making the defense look completely inept.
Oh, man, what an effort tonight. To put together this type of game against the defending champs, that is impressive. This is why so many people hold him in such high regard. Back to Pritchard. So Indianapolis wins it. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory